everybody, welcome back to my channel and thank you for tuning in. My name is Velile. I am a lifestyle blogger from South Africa. If you're new on this channel, you are very much welcome, and please do not forget to subscribe, like, share and comment on this video. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for lending me your ear, because I have so much motivation and inspiration to deliver on this channel right now as you are listening to me. I have so much to share with the youth of South Africa. Guys, I am very much inspired to talk to the youth of South Africa more and more, and each and every single day. Since I've started this channel, I've realized that I've touched so many people's lives, and I am more inspired each and every day to keep on going. Well, on this channel, I talk to everybody. There's so many people that I have met, especially our young people in South Africa that I have met, and they've always come to me and say, could you be my mentor? I watch your videos every single time with my parents. And especially when I used to just upload on Sundays, that had so much impact because parents watch these videos with their children. I didn't know that. I've always thought, people watch these videos whenever they want to watch these videos, but they do. I mean, families sit down and watch these videos. And I'm like, what am I offering to the family as a whole? I've spoken to parents, to the adults, people who are on the job right now, probably earning better money. And I have encouraged them to build their homes, go back to the rural areas and acquire land in the rural areas. And most of them, they've done so, because I've got so many emails of people saying, I've done it, Velile, thank you, and thanking me for doing that. And then now I'm in a position of encouraging our youth, more of our youth. People want to know, where can I start? If I had to start now and build my own home, or go back and build where my parents came from, acquire land, how do I do that? And then those kinds of questions have motivated me to do this video that I'm doing right now. I'm going to be talking to a young man who has lived in the city for a long time and decided, you know what, I need to go back to my my village where my parents came from and go and acquire land and start building a home for my siblings and for myself, because the parents are no longer there. And he decided to just go and build his own house, acquire land and start building his own house. That is so inspiring, because sometimes we never think of doing things like that. We never think of the courage that our youth has to go back to the rural areas and start building their own homes, starting a homestead from scratch. I'm going to show you how this man has done it. He has decided to go and start building his own homestead from scratch. And it is a very humbling story, because it's not that he is well off or he is working a job that is paying him a whole lot of money. No, he's not. But he decided, if I don't start now, I'll never start. So just watch this video and get encouraged from what this man has to say. In the villages, in our rural areas, they do not allow you to acquire land and then sit and just tell everybody else I have land, but you do not build on that land. So he has started to build, but typical of how most of the people start building. They start with a small house and then it grows into something else. This is what you're going to be watching. Guys, today we are going to meet Sifundo Machalea. That is his name. A young man who used to work in the city and decided to come back home in the rural areas, acquire land and start building his family homestead. His story is very inspiring, because he's coming from a very humble beginning and he's starting in a very humble way. So this is the land that he has acquired here in the rural areas in KwaZulu-Natal. I'm going to show you, it's quite a very large land compared to where he was staying in the city in a shack. And now he's able to just start something that is his own with the little money that he's got. We are going to be meeting him, and he's going to be breaking it down on how he started doing this and what motivated him to do so. So guys, let's just go to Sifundo, and he's going to tell us his story. And here he is. Oh, nangu la ekhona. Awungichazele kancane umsebenzi wakho usebenzayo usebenza ukwenzani?
Hayi ngoma kahle bengisebenza construction kagesi, ngisebenza ngogesi.
Yebo.
So ngayeka ngesimo ngithizeni nje. Ayikusebenza ngase ngiqala phansi.
Well, Sifundo here is explaining that he used to work for a construction company where he learned to work with electricity. And then from there, he had some difficulties and he decided to quit. That's when he decided to come back to the village. And now he's taking jobs there and there as an independent contractor so that he can be able to fund his project. Went on to ask Sifundo how much it cost him to build this rondavel. And I started with the roof, and this is how much it cost him.
Uthayela uwodwa njengoda laba abaqinile abadura bathi 320.
320 sheet.
Isheet laba abanomqolo omncane.
Yebo.
Laba abanomqolo emkhulu laba afakwe ema region.
Yebo.
Bebe u5 ngibathenga ngo370.
Yes, so kusho ukuthi wathenga ama sheet amangaki?
Ngathenga 18 laba abancane. Ngathenga 5 laba abakhulu.
Sifundo here is explaining that it cost him 8,150 for the roof. I mean, that is very much affordable. Anybody else can be able to save that money and put it aside on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, until they achieve their own dreams. You can do it, you can do it. Went on to ask him how much it cost him for the building blocks.
Sisodwa i-blocks elilodwa lithi 11 rand.
I-blocks elilodwa lithi 11 rand.
15
Ma ucomparison nabasema-hardware lawa ama-Pakistani.
No, awangenzeli kahle ngoba ngangawathandanga.
Lawa wama-Pakistani.
Pakistan awahlali isikhathi eside.
Awahlali.
Lawo lokuthi noma unemali onayo uyikhiphe uyiqede nje uwazi ukuthi hayi ngoba sengikhiphe le mali.
Yebo.
Angeke saphinda kwenze into emoshakala njengalawa asema-Pakistani.
Abiza malini wama-Pakistani?
Abo 9 rand, so 9 rand 50.
So a-cheap kodwa futhi nokuba kulawa wahlali.
Nali elinye lakhona.
He explained that the 8 blocks that he used to build the rondavel cost him 11 rand per block, and he used the ones that are much more expensive than the ones that you find in the hardwares that are owned by the Pakistanis in the rural areas. He said those that are sold by the Pakistanis in the rural areas are usually very, very cheap and they are not mixed very well. So he preferred to buy the ones that are of good quality. He paid 3,300 for the blocks, but he didn't use all of them because he had to buy plenty so that he can use in future. It's the price for the windows. Awungitshele ngama-window wona ke akubize malini?
Lawa ngaphambili lawa lamancane awu2 it costs 1.3.
1.3 yes awu2.
Lawa ngapha bengiwathenga ngiwathenga ngo 1.6.
He carries on to explain the cost of the windows, which cost him 1,300 times 2 of the other windows, and again 1,600 for the other 2 windows. So he's got 4 windows all in all, but of different sizes, and the amount that he paid for the windows was 5,800. On the time of this interview, this is how far he had gone with his rondavel. And he explained that next time when I come back, he will have all the finishings, including the ceiling inside and the tiles inside. It is the confidence and the willpower that he has that motivated me to just do this story. And he is very certain that by the end of this year, he will have his house built up because he's so determined to do this. I asked him to give us the size of the rondavel, and this is what he had to say.
5.
All round 5 by 5. Very interesting story. Sifundo is determined to build his homestead from a rondavel to a mansion. Keep on watching. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. I hope you guys are inspired by this video. I hope I have touched somebody, and I hope you guys going to realize what I'm trying to achieve on this channel. This channel is not for only the rich people who have made it in the city and going to build mansions. I'm talking to even the youth of South Africa. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment on this video. Thank you so much. I love you. Until the next video.